Welcome back to the channel. I am SalDablerd, and I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. And also, thank you for all the returning viewers that are still here. And the subscriber count has actually went up, so I'm very appreciative on that. And if this is your first time viewing, make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I know you read the title by now, so let's get into the conversation. Vulnerability. Is it strength or a weakness? I consider vulnerability a strength, but I also can see how it could be a weakness. You see, being vulnerable, this is my definition, is being open, not masking your insecurities or what you consider your weaknesses and flaws, and just showing up as your genuine self. But in order to do that, it requires strength. And the people that don't have the strength to do that, they start to mask their insecurities and things with false confidence. They put on a persona. You see, someone may be a little soft and sensitive, so they act harder on the exterior to protect their inner self. And this is where you're trying to lose the vulnerability because you don't feel strength on the inside. Where me, I feel like it's okay to be vulnerable, because even though I have certain things that some may consider weaknesses, I also have a lot of strengths. And so when you're vulnerable, you're looking for these strengths to mask your vulnerability. But when you're already strong, it's like your vulnerabilities mask your strength. So me leading with vulnerability, and that being I'm more compassionate, I'm more open and things like that. I'm not really trying to play games with people or, put on a false image. I'm just my genuine self. And some people could see how kind-hearted and loving I am and take that as me being vulnerable. But when they try to, what they would do to a vulnerable person is like get over on me or something like that, then they see your strength. But I find it useful for me because the fact that I have all this inner strength and I lead with vulnerability, it helps me weed out people. You see, if I meet another good person, even though I'm vulnerable, they won't try to take advantage of me. But if I meet a negative person, someone with ill intent, they may meet me and see that, oh, he green, and they might try to do something. They might try to get over on me, whatever it is, belittle you, make fun of you, rob you. It's a lot of things. It's a million things that people could do to you. But when they look deeper and see the strength within you, it scares them, because at first they thought you were this vulnerable person. But on the inside, you're just so sure and confident of yourself that you don't have to put on a mask. You don't have to try to fit in. You don't have to try to be this person that you aren't, because we're all meant to stand out. And I feel like our vulnerability helps show your true, genuine self. It helps make you more authentic, because the reason people don't want to be vulnerable is because they think they're weak. But instead, work on your strengths and become strong and be confident in the things that you don't even feel confident in, because you're focusing on the negative instead of the positive. I focus on the things I'm good at and the things that I find that gives me strength, and I lead with that. So even though someone else may consider something my weakness, I don't care what you think my weakness is. I know what my strengths are, and I'm willing to showcase my strengths to show that they are stronger than my weaknesses, because you are as strong as you want to be. But if you're focusing on your weakness, you're probably going to be weak. And that's why you have to mask these insecurities, and you go to all of these measures to seem stronger than you are. But the thing about someone that seems stronger than they are, when you're tested by someone that's equally strong and you're not really as strong as you say you are, now you get broken and your insecurities are heightened because someone broke through that false armor of yours, and now your true colors are showing, and it's gonna set you back instead of working on your strengths and building yourself up. Because even what you consider your weaknesses or flaws, if you build all of your other strengths up and become confident enough, you can go back and work on those weaknesses. I'm not gonna say that your weaknesses will become your strengths, but they don't have to be insecurities anymore. It's about addressing what you feel within. I don't know, but sorry I've been gone for so long. And I ain't gonna end the video right here. I'm just gonna rant a little bit now. It's the new year, technically, 2024. And I've been kind of in a iffy place. When I stopped making my videos, I told myself I was just gonna stop for a week. Then it got cold, and I don't really like recording in the house. It's not a good vibe. I like nature. It's warm out, so I've been recording videos this week. I was actually quite rusty, so it's like the 5th video I shot this week. But this is a question. I want you to answer this in the comments. What is New Year's to you? Is New Year's January 1st in the middle of the winter while everything is still frozen? Or is New Year's during the spring equinox, when the earth comes back to life, when Gaia starts to repopulate nature? You see, me, I view earth as a living organism, as we all should, but whatever you view is your view. But if earth was to live 1 year, it would be logically that spring is the birth time, because that is when nature comes to life. That is when the grass starts to grow again, plant life starts to be, everything starts to grow again. Life comes to earth, and then it's sustained throughout the summer. And then fall is like them older years of life when you can see the health declining and earth is starting to fall off. And then it goes through that cold death during the winter. But every year it comes back. But why is it the new year is in the middle of the death? How do you feel alive when everything around you is dead? So I choose to celebrate my New Year's during the spring equinox, when I am most alive, when I am coming alive with Gaia, when I can go back and embrace nature, when it's warm enough to go out in earth every day. It's just a different type of vibe. But where do you stand on this situation? Do you think vulnerability is a strength, or is it a weakness? And are you still in 2023 mentally like me, or is 2024 evidently here? It's been nice talking to y'all. I am SalDablerd. It's been nice talking to you.